To a developing story, Miami Air International, the carrier that had a jet overshoot the runway at NAS Jacksonville last year, has filed for bankruptcy. The airline cited losses related to coronavirus as the reason. There are lawsuits pending against the company, though, stemming from that May 3rd, 2019 crash in the St. John's. 21 people were injured, and bankruptcy could have implications for passengers who are seeking damages. Sunday at 11, On Your Side's Alex Ositis takes us back to the miracle on the St. John's 1 year later.